Okay, there we go. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillian today, along with...
Face Mighty Lieutenant Rakir at your service.
Okay. And give me a second. Welcome back to the Dominus Collection, with where we'll be continuing with Castlevania Port of the Ruin today. But before that, I need to... I've been unable to post on Blue Sky through mobile for some reason, because I don't know what the hell they did, but for some reason when I try to make a post on mobile with it, it moves the post button off screen. So that's literally impossible to make posts on Blue Sky on through my phone for some blasted reason. So yeah, just copied over the usual the usual message and just putting it in through the freaking browser now. So there.
I feel like there's a common theme. Like there are many things that are on computer and iPad and mobile version. The mobile versions are usually the ones that suffer the most.
Yeah, okay. For some reason, there's something similar with Discord. If I try to add images and such, then the post button gets either hidden by something or it gets moved out of sight. And yeah, you'd say, of course, then you scroll down the picture thing or this and such, but it doesn't scroll down. So something broke there, or just something with my phone, maybe. Anyways, moving over here.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised if that's the issue. That they have a hard time doing mobile version due to, well, let's be honest. Not every cell phone or phone nowadays are the same size or shape. They are similar, but there's enough variation.
It's alright then. Looks like it's time to teach you a new skill. Holy Water. A rank hunter. Defeat a total of 1,500 enemies. As a reward, I'll give you a new weapon.
This is your training.
Okay. Does that mean 150 from now? Or in total? And yeah, last time we got through a few more paintings. I almost said frick... And yeah, also our merchant friend here got bitten by a vampire, so yeah. We need to find something to cure them before, well, we have to slay them.
Yeah, like, they can be cured for the vampirism, but...
Yeah, we're going to need purification magic for that.
Yep, but it's not on that. Time is of essence, for if they wait too long, it will not work.
Yeah. Though I doubt it's going to put a hard time limit on us for this.
But, I hope not,
yeah.
But some game does that.
Okay.
And hello there, Marco!
Hey Marco, how's Ruin the Portraits? It's been going well. And how are you today? Okay. Oh right, yeah, there's no exit there.
Purification, Matt. Oh. Do we need a nun set to unlock that spell to get...
I doubt that, but also that's they're resistant to the Charlotte's weapon, so okay.
Yeah. I'm also doubtful of that, but let's be honest, it does sound like something that would be annoying if that was the case.
Yeah. At least we're done with the blasted clock tower. So, yeah, let's head on over to the next area and see what we can find there. Yeah, that's the doll there. Okay. I believe there was something hidden. Yeah, there. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I see the trick. This thing is double. Let's see. to be a trick to get one of them in the lower half. Ah, there I see it. Okay. Yep. Okay, a bit too far. Not. Okay. Just a bit more this way. Or I just do it this way. And not be dumb about it. Because I can control it from either of these. There we go with overthinking again, huh? Open veil. Let's see. A head covering that frames the face. More attack, more strength, but less intelligence and such. And yeah, we already have this thing, which is part of the whole set. And we still need the shoes. And yeah, just the plain armor. I do like that this thing follows along, so you don't get yourself stuck. Is there anything else of interest? Nope. That might be.
A beret? I think it's a beret.
Combat beret. Okay, clear who that is for. There. Okay, straight up upgrades. Standard issue military beret. Okay. That's anything. No, that's the top.
There's something further down.
Let's see. Up that there. Okay, that isn't. Okay, we're going to need flight for that. Doesn't seem to be any side entrances. Okay. Well, let's head on over to the next area, and we'll have to keep that one in. Actually, I'm going to make a freaking note of that. Like I've said, I would be doing, but I keep forgetting. Pen. Okay. Flight left of clock tower. There. Also, Ink is around again. Seems she snuck in behind me, but she's just lying on the bed again. So no interference. Master's Keep. Immediately some HP up. Alright. Bring in Jonathan. What are we going to find around here? One of those again. I still find it stupidly amusing. Just a big bat with an even bigger sword. Another skull mask. Did we have one of those before? Or was that the stone masks? Yeah, stone masks. Okay, ups. Defense by 10, but drops everything else. Let me actually see what the base stats of that are. Okay, I do. It is very defensive. Let's start.
Of everything else.
Yeah, and not everything else. Just that, well, he's not much of a mage to begin with, and it would make him even less so.
Marco has written a few things, is he?
Rahab's Frost. Let's see, Marco, I'm good at making a character for my first ever D&D campaign. We're gonna do a Star Wars one, so I'm currently stuck picking the race of my character. I'm either gonna be a Jawa or a Wookiee. Okay, good luck with the character creation, Marco.
Oh dear, good luck.
Let's see. Yeah, Rahab's Frost. An icy blade made from the fang of the water dragon Rahab, which we fought in the previous game. Okay. Okay, let's head back a bit just to check out that lower area that we skipped past. Another one of those. Sell that. Alright. Level up. That is nice. I do like that this... Just gotta love how dumb this is, that this spell works better if you fire it backwards. Because if it goes forwards, it has to curve around, and well, with that, firing it backwards, it can just go straight ahead. Okay, I had a feeling this was going to be a safe area.
I guess it can depend on the situation.
Ooh, hello there. You're new. Wyvern. Let's see. Okay, resistant to crush, weak against slash, piercing, and fire. And stone. You'd think something that breathes fire would be vulnerable to fire. What have we here? Yep.
Unless it's an issue of if its wings get burnt, it can no longer fly.
Okay. So that shortcut is finally open.
I guess there's a chance of, since it does that, if you puncture the right area, you can ignite its thing that makes it breathe fire.
Yeah, which depends on how scientific some fiction is and such. Like some stuff goes with dragons being able to breathe fire just through magic and such, but others apply like a bit of logic in saying that there's like chemical sacs that gets spit out and combines to ignite.
Yeah. So currently they could have using the flamethrower logic.
Yeah.
Hit the fuel and the flamethrower go boom boom.
Alright.
Oh, actually, I'm sure it would go boom, but
there.
yeah,
Hello
for
there.
what history has said, what happens when you shoot a tank with a flamethrower? Nothing good.
Yeah. Okay, been a long as well since we've seen Spin Devils. Last we saw those were in the first area of Dawn of Sorrow.
Yeah, and only for a little bit.
99 health. Okay, yeah, they got a bit of a glow up. Exit there. And an exit here. Oh, hello there. There we go. This spell might be a little bit overpowered. And we freaking bought it. We didn't even need to grind anything for this.
Probably due to there are many creatures weak to light.
Yeah. There. That's anything of interest over here. Just another dead crusader, another spin devil. Oh, but hello. Ruler's sword. Alright, did not expect that.
I feel like it's a reference to something we spoke about long ago.
Excalibur.
No,
The evil version.
no.
The sword in the
no.
stone, that's the one.
No. A sword putting down, hovering over your head.
Yeah, Sword of Damocles. Oh yeah, that one works as well.
That works better, so it's a levitating sword putting down.
Nope.
Had it been Excalibur, then that would be in someone's hand, or... Oh wait, no, then it would be in water or such, since Excalibur was not the sword in the stone.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people confuse. Fire a concentrated beam of powerful light. Okay. Let's
Maybe
give that a
just
shot.
find...
Okay, we found the holy laser.
I will see, did we find a potentially better light spell?
It doesn't do as much damage, but it would be easier to land.
Provided the enemy is not flying about.
There. Okay. And this looks like it just connects back. Plus, this spell also allows you to just hit 2 targets at once. If the targeting decides to go for them. There you go. Or just ruin the day of one of them. Pardon?
Pardon? Ooh! You're almost on another level. Only need a few more of those demons.
Oh yeah. Quick note to edit that out as possible.
Have you sneezed?
No, not that. But
Oh wait, did you sneeze?
no, the coughing.
Oh, not a biggie.
Yep. Alright, give me a sec on this. I keep forgetting to do this, which might help, but whenever the stream bot catches one of those spam bots, I should keep in mind to just ban them all the same, even if they are getting blocked, just to get rid of them as much as possible. If there's enough bans from channels of certain quote-unquote accounts, then I hope that Twitch is going to pay attention and just delete them. Okay. Ew. Hello there, big guy. Final guard.
Oh, they are back and they look a little bit different from last time.
Yeah. They're resistant to everything, if I remember correctly. So we need to do something with more hits than damage. Shockwave.
I know a better spell then. Thousand Blades.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, also we need to restock on... I should have restocked on potions earlier. Nope. I forgot that was that one equipped. Who has... Okay, neither of them has that one. I'll just put it on Jonathan here, since it makes more sense with him being the physical character. Yep, call you back before you get hurt. There we go. Okay, a nuisance, but at least they're dealt with. Yeah, resistant to every freaking thing.
Look at the health.
5, yeah, only 50 health, but it was the same with the Iron Golem, I think. They are just resistant to everything, so everything only deals 1 damage, but in turn they don't have as much HP as other things.
Yeah, and also we saw Final God, they actually took like 16, 14 damage from thing, but they had a damn lot of health.
Yeah.
So I guess they readjusted them here a little bit.
Maybe, I think they maybe, oh, hello. They may have mixed them up a bit with the Iron Golem. Okay, this connects back here. And may as well put your ass back in the grave.
Only need 1 more kill. Wrong kind, but alright. Definitely should need 1 kill more than.
There we go.
There we go. Nice.
The levels only add small upgrades each time, but they do stack up.
Indeed. So do go for the levels when you see that it's possible.
It's a bit hard to not get levels when, well, you need to kill stuff to make progress. You're back. Okay. You're back. Let's see. Moldy Breads Amanita. I think that might grow somewhere in the forest painting. Almost said portrait again.
Is it getting looking worse?
I don't think so.
I'll lower the price. I'll lower the price.
Stock up on some of those. It's Sunday cake still. Let's see. Anything of interest here? I think that should be too big an upgrade, or at least ones we can afford. Let's see. Kramer's shoes. Yeah, we had a look at those. Yeah, I think with Charlotte we should just continue to focus on the lower half of the stats. Since, well, she's a mage, not a fighter. A bit of a battle mage, maybe, but yeah, most of her damage still comes from her spells.
Yeah. I am curious though.
That's a big upgrade there.
And it's a priestess robe. It's not a nun, though.
Yeah.
Some could consider nuns in that area, but I guess more priestess is more correct. Though,
It would make for an interesting combination. Like Shinto priestess and more Western Catholicism attire.
it has been done. It has been done.
Yeah.
As in, some enemies have done that. Some pull it off well, and some pull it off rather awkwardly.
Yeah. Let's save here. I'm still mostly presuming that mind is for regeneration of SP or boss room, with intelligence being the damage. We could probably do a bit of a test on that. But hello. What the? I can see the way ahead, but I can't move forwards. Hold on a minute. This is the way to the throne, but it's spatially segregated. And that means it's bigger than this. No, it doesn't. Simply put, there's something like an invisible wall here. Bronner said he had separated Dracula from the castle. This is what he was talking about. So, long story short, we can't move on from here. Exactly. Let's find another route. Okay, so boss fight first.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out. Did they even say where we could potentially find the purification spell?
I don't think so. But if need be, we can look it up. Ah, hello, you two. We were tired of waiting. Are you ready to die yet? Hold it. You two are being tricked by Bronner. I forget which one I gave the more pompous voice. Yeah, I might as well give it both. To them both. What a pathetic lie. We have no time to waste listening to the words of this despicable human. Nothing we say will matter. We're completely under Bronner's control. Damn it. No choice now. Well, for what you've done, we'll make the fun last a bit. Let's go, Loretta. Yes, Stella.
Do you have the amulet?
I think. Let me. Crystal necklace. Stella's neck. Yeah, locket. That's the one. Let's see. Which of these is the weaker one to swap out? 3 and 2. Okay. 3 and 5. Okay, changing this one out.
You know if that does have an effect, but not impossible.
Better to try than to not.
It would be annoying if it doesn't work due to we did put it on in the fight instead of before the fight. Sometimes I think
Innocent just getting smacked the hell around.
Oh dear. But yeah, I just hope it doesn't. It will not say it doesn't count the both course we took it on in fight instead of before fight.
Yeah. And if we
But I
do
would
get a
be-
bad end, we have a save just before.
I don't think this is the final fight.
Yeah, definitely. That's way
Yeah,
too
but that
early
is-
for that.
Hence why I say it'd be annoying if we get bad ending because of we did not put the deckers on before we enter the room. But that will be annoying.
Okay, so we can disrupt her spells by just giving her a smack.
Yeah. If we do that, we can do that.
Perfect timing.
Well,
Uh,
problem solved. So put on the necklace, save again. Then we fight the boss. Then we don't need to repeatedly do this over and over.
yeah, there. Okay. It might be better if I go without Jonathan, because him getting smacked around is just going to cost us SP.
Did you click away the cutscene or did you do it automatically?
Click it away.
Okay.
Okay, that was a frick ton of damage already.
Ready, sister.
Oh, they do not like fire or light. She's unknown though.
Yeah,
Is this weird? Have we fought her before?
Ready, sister.
they do try to adapt a bit to us getting behind them with that, but they can't reach far enough.
I don't see many boss fights like this one.
Dual bosses?
Your bosses I've seen. I haven't seen one like that enchants the comrade's weapon before an attack. Like they actually work together in a way.
Yeah, those are... you mean combo attacks and such. It is a bit rarer, yeah.
Yeah, I think in some variants, I usually like they attack together. But it's more like one enchants the other's weapon, so they can make a stronger attack. So a little bit even rare variant of combat attack, I guess you could say. From a boss, that is at least.
Yeah, let me actually try Raging Fire, since we know that's a weakness, for one of them at least.
Actually, I
Expect
think
the other one as well, since they are using ice.
Oh dear. But all the time I've seen attacks like that, it's usually it'll be on the hero side, not the villain.
There, that's all the potions gone. Good thing we stacked up on those. Oh, are you... Okay, she was stuck in the wall for a bit. Okay, that does deal a lot more damage to her, but it also leaves us a lot more wide open.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me swap back to Spirit of Light. Yep. Okay, I was expecting that we'd have to we'd have to beat down one of them and then the other one, but no, they shared health. Forgive me, Eric.
Stop
Yep.
it!
Please, don't hurt my daughters. I beg you. Why are you trying to stop me? Drop the act. We know the truth. Those girls are not really your daughters. Family isn't just about blood relations. We're joined together by our very souls. I give up. This castle is yours. That's suspiciously easy. What? I can't endanger my daughters any further. Destroying this castle. That's what both of you want, right? Farewell.